Now, being I was the first one to break this, that Kandi and Todd was going through uh something in Candyland. Todd has responded in court, and Todd wants custody of the kids. And what do y'all think about that? Your man Todd want custody of the kids, right? So what's going on here is Todd Tucker demands primary custody and questions prenuptial agreement in in the court. Like, I could go back and show y'all all my YouTube. I can damn, I don't even know how long ago that was. That might be my last YouTube. Uh what year they got married? Uh Damn, what year they got married? 2014? Yeah, because they was married 11 years. So it might not even be on this YouTube channel. It might have been my last YouTube channel. But Todd, when it comes to the prenup, Kandi hit Todd with the prenup the day of the wedding, my nigga. And I was sitting there like, Todd, no, Todd, don't sign it. Don't sign it. The niggas got hit. She hit him with the prenup the day of the wedding, at the wedding, right before they walked down the aisle. I swear on everything, bro. I never seen anything like this in my life, right? Like, Todd ain't even have the chance to read it. Like, yo, man, I was like, yo, nigga, call the wedding off. It's not that serious, bro. Y'all can reschedule this. I don't care who's in town. I don't care who flew in. I don't care how much was spent, nigga. If she hit you with a prenup at the last minute, when you about to walk down the aisle, that's some F-ish. Like, that's some F-ish, bro. Like, can you imagine you getting ready to go down and walk down the aisle and you ain't get to see your bride? All your groomsmen is in the room with you. You all ready. You all hyped up. You know what I'm saying? She over there with her bridesmaids, and they probably chuckling and clicking and clucking, right? Knowing that they get ready to go. And then somebody come to your room. Yo, Todd, Kandi said, y'all, you got to sign this before y'all walk down the aisle. What's this? Oh, it's a prenup. It's a prenuptial agreement. She said, for y'all to get married today, you're going to have to sign this. Can you imagine your lady doing that to you, blindsiding you the day of the wedding? Like, and if you don't believe me, you could go look it up. It's on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Just go to the day they got married. Let me see if I can find a screenshot of it real quick. With him with the goofy look on his face. Like, yo, bro, I'm like, Todd, no, don't sign it, nigga. No. I'm sure it's up there. Let's see. Oh, it's definitely not. How ironic. You joking me? They really don't have it up on you. Yo, come on, bro. You kidding me? They don't have it up here? That's dirty. That is dirty. They would really scrub that off the internet? Nah, bro. You gotta be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. That was like the biggest thing back then. Oh, here you go. Yeah, they ain't got like, let me see. Yeah. Oh, I got it. I got it, y'all. Yeah. Oh, I got it. Here you go. Check it out. Right now, it's 4 hours to the wedding, bro. Right, 4 hours to the wedding, and Kandi lawyer shows up to Tar's room. Look, right there with the papers in hand. I knew I wasn't going. I would be able to find this. Ain't no way in hell they was gonna scrub this. Look, she came in with the papers. She sent a lawyer over there. They at the wedding, bro. They at the wedding. It's only 4 hours to go until the wedding starts. Instagram, I'm live on YouTube. Go on my stories to click if you want to see it. All right. Um, the lawyer comes in and blindsides Tar. Tar has no clue this is about to happen. Right? Boom. Look how many pages it is. Look, this thing is try. He ain't got no lawyer. He just sitting there trying to read this himself, right? The cameras is on, so they trying to make him look like, oh, if you ain't if you marrying Kandi because you love her, then you'll sign this. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't after her money, you'll just go ahead and sign this. 4 hours before the wedding, bro. What? Like, and me and her ain't had this conversation. Like, yo, bro, man, no legal advice. He ain't got a chance to go run this by a lawyer. Nothing at the wedding, bro. At the wedding. She hit the nigga with the prenup at the wedding, my nigga. Like, yo, man. Todd sitting there looking like, oh, he's sick. Look, and he signs it. And they got it all on camera just so he can say he can't say that he didn't sign it, right? We watching Candy's wedding special. Todd signed the prenup only 4 hours before the ceremony and against his lawyer's advice. Could that be considered signing under duress? Yeah, you think not? And yeah, you know what? I think he called his lawyer, if I'm not mistaken. His lawyer told him, don't sign it. I do remember, I think he did call the lawyer, but the lawyer wasn't there to read it. And the lawyer told him, like, yo, don't sign that. Like, what you go, this tar at the wedding, he in there chilling, the door knocks, boom, 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 boom. Her lawyer come in, and then she tell him, hey, Kandi wants you to sign this. He's like, what's this? Oh, it's a prenup. Tar started reading it. He called his lawyer, tell his lawyer about it. Woo, 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 woo. His lawyer's like, no, nigga, don't sign it. And then he got hit with the pressure of, well, if you ain't after her money and you really doing this because you marry her because you love her, then you'll sign it. And the nigga signed it. And they got it documented right there. He signed it and he gave it back to the lawyer. Poor guy. Poor guy. How many of you fellas out there would have just signed it? Or how many of you would have been like, yo, all right, we're gonna push this wedding back. I gotta let my lawyer read this. If you would have signed it, type yes. I ain't gonna even ask the ladies, because I know y'all gonna be on her side regardless. She had coins. That was her coin. That was her coin. So I'll just ask the ladies, if that was your brother, would you advise him to sign it, or would you have told him no? I ask y'all ladies that. If that was your brother and he was getting ready to get married and you was at the wedding, his girl hit him with a prenup 4 hours before they get ready to walk down the aisle, and you flew in from wherever, you know, what would you do? What would you advise your brother to do? Would you say, but if you love her, you would but if you love her, you'll just sign it. That's what you would say. I was watching this. I was like, Todd, no, no, Todd, no, don't sign it. Nigga, that nigga signed it. I was like, oh my God, Todd. Todd, what did you do? So Kandi Burruss' estranged husband, Todd Tucker, is demanding primary custody of their two kids in divorce court. On Wednesday, November 26th, the day before Thanksgiving, Tucker filed a response to the divorce petition that Burruss filed. He said their two children are currently in his care and residing with him in Georgia, while Burruss, 49 years old, handles out of state work obligations. The exes share a son, Ace, born in 2016, which makes him 9, and a daughter, Blaze, who was born in 2019, which makes her 6. Tucker, 52 years old, noted Burruss' work obligations will continue to require her to be away from the children for at least the next several months, as he pleaded for primary custody. His filing noted the parties have been working cooperatively in an effort to resolve all issues, and TAR remains committed to continuing those discussions in good faith, which means they not really beefing. Tar said that in the hopefully unlikely event that they are unable to reach a custody deal, he will be seeking primary physical custody, joint legal custody, and final decision making authority. He proposed Kandi have substantial time and meaningful access to the children. Todd lawyer praised Kandi as a mother. His filing noted Todd wishes to make it clear that he recognizes Kandi as a loving and capable parent and remains sincerely hopeful that prior and continued discussions between the parties will bring full resolution of all matters. Todd admitted that he signed a prenuptial agreement before getting hitched on April 4th, 2014, but suggested he was pressured into signing it without his lawyers around, which is true. I just showed y'all. It's there clear as day. This nigga's in the room by himself, no lawyer around, at the wedding, getting ready to walk down the aisle, and boom, 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 boom. Sign this nigga or we ain't not walking down the aisle. And you'll sign it if you ain't after her money. You'll sign it. That's pressure, bro. That's the Jedi mind trick. However, Tar's lawyer said the agreement was presented to Tar without having counsel, even though Kandi, then counsel, had communicated previously with Tar's team regarding a potential prenuptial agreement. Yo, Kandi had her lawyer at the wedding, my nigga. Kandi had her lawyer at the wedding to come bring this nigga up. Yo, bro, man. Man. Bro, man. Despite that knowledge, Kandi Council presented the final agreement to Todd for signature immediately before the wedding ceremony, without any notice to or consultation with Todd's legal team, who had been significantly engaged in the negotiation process. Tucker's filing alleged these circumstances raise substantial questions concerning the enforceability of said document. Nevertheless, TAR remains committed to working in good faith to resolve this matter and privately to the extent possible. TAR counterclaim for divorce also demand a division of all marital assets, both real and personal, tangible and intangible, between the parties. Hard one, half the coins, baby. If he get anything, it's going to be whatever they obtained after the marriage. I doubt even with him signing that prenup, he not going to get nothing before the marriage. So like them doing old lady gang and Blaze Steakhouse and probably a couple of productions and stuff that they probably worked on together, you know, or anything that they purchased after the wedding, he might be legally uh be able to divide that up, but we will see. Tucker demanded primary physical custody, joint legal custody, and potentially alimony if the prenuptial agreement is found to be un, unenforceable. That nigga want that nigga want alimony. He pulling the uh, Kevin Hunter. In the petition that Kandi filed on November 21st, she listed the date of the marriage as April 2014 and the date of separation as July 15th, 2025. Something happened July 15th, July 16th after they broke up. I can't remember what it was. I forgot what it was. This is uh hold on a second. So Candy said the marriage was irretrievably broken with no reasonable hope for reconciliation. Oh, so ain't no getting back together. In her filing, Candy proposed joint custody of the children, claiming it would be in their best interest. So she's not disagreeing with the joint custody. But Tar going want primary custody because then Candy will wind up paying him child support. In addition, Candy said a prenuptial agreement was signed by both parties before they walked down the aisle, and she wanted it enforced. In regard to debt, Candy says parties possess debts that have been incurred throughout the duration of the marriage, which should be subjected to equability or equitable division directed by the prenuptial agreement. She asked the court to determine the amount of any child support award. She said, after deep thought and a lot of prayer, I made the decision to move forward with the divorce. This is a difficult and emotional time, but my focus remains on protecting my peace, being the best mother I can be, and co parenting with love and respect. Well, well, well. I can't predict who's going to win this one or be the victor in this.